Well, Queensland landmarks have lit up in blue to honour police killed in an ambush on a rural property. A neighbour was also murdered in the gunfire before 3 suspects were taken out in a shootout with police. And joining us live now is the Queensland Police Commissioner, Katarina. Carroll. Commissioner, good to see you. Thanks for your time this morning. I'm sorry for the circumstances in which we speak, but I've got to ask, how are you and how is the Queensland Police family doing this morning?
Yeah, thank you for that important question. Our hearts are broken. We're mourning, upset. We are heartened by the support of the community. And you spoke about the landmarks being lit up. People are dropping off flowers, sending us amazing messages from across the world. So that support has been welcome and absolutely wonderful. But I think it is dark days for the organisation, and we will hurt for some time soon, for a long time into the future. But we will get there. We will get there. But certainly it has been a tough few days.
Can I ask how the officers who survived the ambush are doing?
So I spoke to Keely yesterday as well as Randall, and I'm seeing Randall today, and I saw Keely yesterday. Of course, eternally grateful that they got away, with their lives, and I saw the scene and I don't know how they survived. But sadly, bittersweet as well, because they saw their friends, die in front of them. So I think it's difficult days for them as well. Matt and Rachel, we're with them and it'll live with them forever. Randall is hopefully getting out of hospital this morning, and I will see him this morning. But for all of us, and for them in particular, and for those families, we don't know if we'll ever quite get there over this.
How mentally fragile are the survivors?
I think they will need a lot of help into the future, a lot of support, a lot of help wrapped around them by everyone, not just their family and friends, community and colleagues, and we will assist them with that. And I'm hopeful and positive that they will get there.
And we all hope that they can as well, Commissioner. Now, what, if any, new details have emerged in your investigation overnight?
So we're still unpacking what took place, why in particular. I had a brief from the investigators yesterday. The Incident Command Centre is set up in Dalby. We have homicide investigators, ethical standard investigators. The crime scene is still being processed. That will take a few days. I anticipate that this investigation will take not only days but weeks. So whilst we have a sense of who these people are, what their online presence has been like, there is a long way to go in this investigation.
What can you say about the crime scene at all, and in particular the cache of weapons that those gunmen may have had at their disposal?
Look, there was obviously a lot of weapons. I walked that crime scene yesterday, and in my opinion, I cannot believe how 2 people actually survived. It was a very difficult scene to walk. It was clearly a very difficult area to be confronted by gunmen, and the fact that 2 people survived is a miracle.
Were they assault weapons and were they registered?
Oh, look, we're going through all of that. We're starting the investigation very thoroughly. We will have a better sense of this over the next few days, but certainly every aspect of this needs to be unpacked, and I'd rather the investigators, and I'm sure they will take their time and be very, very thorough about this. We need to know why this happened, and we will get to the bottom of it.
And you just referred to this in an earlier question about the online activity, but what can you tell us about these conspiracy theories that the gunmen were alleged to be involved in?
Look, they're early days of the investigation. Obviously, that's just coming to fruition at the moment, and that will form a part of our investigation. We will interview family, friends. We will interrogate the online presence. We will look at, what these people have been up to in the last weeks, months, years to get a sense of what this is all about. So a long way to go, early days, but every aspect of this will be unpacked into the future.
Can you say which conspiracy theories they may or may not have been following, though, or pursuing?
Not at this stage. As I said, early days, a way to go yet. I expect that it won't just be weeks, could be even longer, but certainly we will call on our partner agencies to assist with the investigation as well.
Okay, and just a final one here on the fallen officers, Commissioner. How will the force pay tribute to them?
Look, in many, many ways. We will discuss with their parents over the next few days the service that we will hold for them. They will be remembered on our memorial wall, not only here, but nationally. They will be remembered in many ways in years to come. We will never, never forget them in what now is our darkest days, but certainly remember them well into the future and forever.
Okay. Commissioner Katarina, Carroll, I really appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.